Welcome back to Admin Training. In our last video, we covered client records and cases. Now that you understand the basics of cases and case types, it's time to talk about case stages. The case stage field describes the typical flow of each client program or case type. This is a very important field because it structures and outlines the workflow for each program. Here's an example of the case stages for a foster care licensing case. It begins with the inquiry stage, moves to an application, then background checks, a home study is done, the family completes required training, and it ends with the family being licensed. That's the ideal progression of the stages, but each of these stages could have a few outcomes. For example, the application could be denied, which stops the case. Or the family might need to put their case on hold due to outside circumstances. Use the worksheet attached to this lesson to list out the case stages of your program, as well as any alternatives that might stop the case before the ideal completion stage. Each case stage should be defined by date parameters, such as a start date and an end date. These important dates, or milestones, will often be action items or opportunities to communicate with the client or someone else about the client's service. As an admin, you can edit the case stage list just like any other list field in SAM. By clicking on the field, then View Field Properties. From the Field Properties screen, click on the list, which is the case stage list. From here, you can edit, add, or remove items to the list. Once you're done, when you return to a record, you'll see your new items available to be selected. Go ahead and pause the video and add at least one item to the case stage list. Welcome back. There should always be a reason why a client transitions to the next stage. Often these are your milestone dates. In this example, the application approval date transitions the client to the approved and waiting case stage. These transitions are opportunities for your team to take action and communicate with your clients. Later on, you can learn how to automate personalized messaging to your clients via SAM auto actions and templates. But for now, let's talk about how communications are added and stored in SAM. Communications are stored on the sidebar of each record here. Communications appear here in one of three ways. You can manually add a record, such as when you receive a phone call. You can send a SAM template, which enters a communication record. And if your agency has enabled email importing, all emails to and from this family will automatically appear here. Go ahead and pause the video and practice adding a communication record to a family, child, or person record in your system. Communications are added through the communication sidebar link. If you want to learn more about SAM templates or email importing, check out the guides linked in this lesson. Otherwise, be sure to fill out the case stages worksheet attached to the bottom of this page and continue customizing your case stage list.